Hello, intuitive friends. Sorry about that. Hello, intuitive friends. I'm back. My apologies. All right. Hopefully, we are back. Hello, hello. I don't see myself live here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. All right. My apologies. All right, so let me give you a rundown of what just happened. Mercury is going to go retrograde tomorrow. Technology is going to be a little bit wonky, and not just mine, a lot of people. So there's no one here in the home but me, myself, and I. So I have no idea what happened. The Wi-Fi is acting weird. Okay, so my apologies here for you. All right. So Jamie, I was in the middle of your reading. My apologies. I had to get off in order to get back on. Okay. I'm sorry. Now I have to prepare this again. My apologies, everyone. I told you I was feeling a little bit out of sorts today. I warned you. I warned you. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Jamie, for your patience. I want to thank each and every one of you for your patience as well, as I was not expecting to have technical difficulties. My apologies on that. I do need to set this up so it's on the record what I'm talking about here. So if you guys could give me just 2 minutes here to make sure that this is set up for you guys. Okay, I do want to mention the legal disclaimer. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. That being said, let's hop into. Sorry, I do need to put up the legal disclaimer. If you are a person who gets triggered easily, then maybe these readings may not be for you. So just be in that awareness. Okay. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right. I'm ready. So, Jamie, I don't know if you heard your entire reading. And I do want to make a mention of this. Actually, what I'm going to do, Jamie, is I'm going to make sure that I have this for myself, and then I'll get back to you later, Jamie, because I know you need to hop off. So, Jamie, I will continue your reading a little later so that we can give. Oh my God, my phone is acting the most today. It really is. Okay, so thanks, Sid. It cut off on the strength card. Yes. Okay, strengthening of the boundaries, strengthening on ensuring that you don't allow yourself to get strung along is what came in. Okay. Making sure that you are a sweet person, you are a giver, okay? And you'll pour your heart and soul into someone, which is the reason why this is coming out. You need to release this area over here, and you're going to open yourself up to this. But in order for you to be successful in the things that are opening up for you in regards to your love life, there needs to be a clear boundary or strengthening of the boundary between friend and someone who has the intention and actions to show you they want something more. Okay. So that is what came out for you. Okay. That being said, I want to thank you, Jamie, as always, for volunteering your time for moderating. I greatly appreciate it. And I do want to mention, if you do get a reading with me today, you're not going to be able to get a reading tonight. Okay. So once I'm done with the reading, I'm going to write a little note and write all the people that I gave a reading to during this early portion of the day. And then later tonight, I will open up the floor for those who have not gotten a reading later. Okay. All righty. So lunar eclipse reading. Lunar eclipse reading. All right, let's see who's next. We have daughter of Celine. All right, daughter of Celine. Which area would you like to find out that you're closing? Thank you so much. Hi, Dan O. Thank you so much, Jamie, for your help. Greatly appreciate it, sis. All right, so daughter Celine, you are next. General. Okay, perfect. So for those of you who are joining me now, I'm sorry that I'm all scattered. Okay. First of all, I'm feeling this lunar eclipse. Second, I'm coming on twice today. This morning or early session, and then I'm coming on again tonight. If you do get a reading from me now, you're not going to be able to get one later. Okay. So just want to make that clear. I do want to be fair for all the subscribers that I have on my channel, for those that are open to having a reading. If you get triggered easily, this may not be a good reading for you, as I am very straightforward and blunt and clear on the messages that I download. So if it's going to ruffle some feathers, maybe I'm not the reader for you. Okay. I also want to mention that there are going to be times where there could be a situation here with the Wi-Fi. We could all thank Mercury, which is going on retrograde tomorrow. Okay. All right, Celine, let's see what you're closing out. And you have a choice. This is the only choice you have. Okay. If you want a private reading, feel free to book one with me. 20 minutes, $40, Venmo only, and it's recorded. Okay. Today, I am focusing on what you're closing out during this lunar eclipse in Virgo and what you're opening up for during this lunar eclipse. Okay, remember, it's about closing chapters and opening chapters. You have 4 sectors you can choose from. Only one you're going to select, but you can have general, which is what I'm doing for Celine now, love, which is what I did for Jamie, career, or spiritual journey. Okay. That being said, let's go. All right, daughter Celine of Saturn. It's easier to call you Celine. Let's see what you're closing in general. Chapters you're closing out during this lunar eclipse. You have sweet memories. You're saying goodbye to those memories that you keep thinking about and tend to get either melancholic about or nostalgic about. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It's not. It's always good to reminisce and to think, right? And to say, oh, I had a great time. I remember when. But when we get stuck on the remember when, and we get stuck on the nostalgic memories and the melancholic energies that it brings, it it changes from being sweet memories to kind of like an energy that we are stuck in. It's like we can't move out from. We're so much looking at the past that it's difficult to open and look at a new chapter or walk into a new chapter because something used to be so wonderful. Looking at the past, like I said, is not a bad thing. That what this come through as stuck in the old, in the past, what used to be, and not very present in the now. And sometimes that could be a defense mechanism because it's difficult to focus on the now because now there's a lot of either decisions or things that you need to work on that may be a little bit challenging, and it's just easier to cope or to divert your attention somewhere else. But then again, that's not coping, right? That's not really resolving anything, because when you come back to the present, all those things are still there. So there is an energy here that this lunar eclipse is welcoming you to close out those chapters, that those memories in the past were good and some may not have been, right? But to allow yourself to say goodbye to them in a beautiful, gentle way and be more present. Okay. This could be in a situation, circumstance, or event that may potentially be in your love life. Now, I know you said a general reading, and that is what I'm trying to focus myself on. However, I do need to um, look at the elephant in the room, so to speak, right? You do have here twin flames, and you do have here interest, talking, okay? There's a sense here of you letting go connections that you keep thinking about when they used to be good, and in a way, be able to realize that if those relationships in the past, whether they be romantic or non-romantic, if you are being shown a different energy now, you need to be realistic of the energies that you're being shown at this moment in time, and say goodbye to those yesteryears of how that person or how it used to be or how it was, because how it was back then may not be how it is now. And by looking too much in the past, it prevents you from taking accountability of how you're going to manage and navigate your present moment and the work that needs to be done in order for you to open a new chapter. Okay? Let's take a look at what you need to open up, or I'm sorry, what you are opening up during this lunar eclipse in Virgo. Now, listen, intuitive friends, I'm always like very direct and very blunt. Okay. I always give my messages with love. However, you need to understand that today's lunar eclipse is in Virgo, and Virgo tends to be very practical and straight to the point. Okay. They watch, they observe, and they just like, okay, this is what the reality is. Okay. So if I sound a little extra direct, it could be that Virgo influence in the lunar eclipse today. Especially because I'm also an earth sign. I'm a Taurus sun. I'm a Pisces moon, and I'm a Libra rising. So I usually am more of the Libra kind of energy when I do readings, more diplomatic, but I feel that extra earth energy coming through today. Irene is saying, so do I. So I'm just going to lay it thick. And if you are not ready for that today, maybe this is not the reading for you, because I'm already coming in like, whoo, I feel it. Let's see what you're opening yourself up to, okay, Celine? Wow, Temperance and the Page of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Definitely a new beginning here for you. You're definitely opening something up that's new. Remember, Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. So there's this energy of opening up the amount of patience and balance and combining the old and the new. Combining, yes, I understand that these are the emotions and things from the past, learning from that past and combining it to the present so that you can open up a new future, so you can open up a new chapter. Okay. So the Temperance here in tarot is giving you this sense of you being able to negotiate that energy of nostalgia and reality, okay? And bringing into opening up a new chapter. Basically the same thing I said over here because I was feeling it over here, but this is just giving me validation confirmation. Page of Swords, again, new ways, new ideas on how you're going to look at things having to do with the past, having to do with being unfair, things being unfair and unbalanced in the past or recent past, and realizing that only you have the power to balance whatever it is that you need to balance in your life. It's not anyone else's responsibility. Okay. It's this you taking the bull by the horns and understanding that there is a need or a requirement for you to be able to find or create the balance that you need, the alchemy of a situation, transmute something that seems a little bit difficult and transmute it into something more positive or brighter, or transmute it into this energy of learning what lesson you needed to learn about this past and transmute it into a positive, higher level emotion. Okay, this lunar eclipse is allowing you to open yourself up to your awareness of new ideas on how you can do that, because there is an opening up of the Ace of Cups. There's an opening up of an emotional growth, an intuitive growth, and a reality where your heart is going to feel more at peace because it is more in the present versus being in the past. Let's see how else this is coming across. Whoever the next person is on the list, can you start getting ready and thinking about what area you may want to know? And that person is Daniela. So Daniela, if you are here, please come on down. After Daniela, I have Irene. After Irene, I have Alicia. After Alicia, I have Tanya. After Tanya, I have Eduardo. And that's where my list pretty much stopped. And I had an issue with the Wi-Fi. So if someone can, whomever wants to go after Eduardo. Oh, here it is. She wrote it here, actually. Yeah, after Eduardo, please feel free to, yeah, you are actually next, Daniela. I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi went off. All right, Celine, let's see. Ooh, something flipped over. That's always beautiful when it does. Ah, look at that. You see, I told you. I told you, Celine, there's a new beginning coming in for you. But you got to let this go. You got to let go of the past. Okay? Yes, there's sweet memories. Yes, they're bitter memories. Yes, they're challenging memories. Yes, people may have not treated you, or there was an imbalance before in the past, but this is the dawn of a new day. Okay? You have the Ace of Cups and a new beginning. This new beginning could be in love. It doesn't have to be. It could be. Or this new beginning could be in something that you hold near and dear to your heart. That could be many different things. Okay? So this is a beautiful reading for you, Celine. I hope these messages have been insightful. And thank you so much for joining the live. Okay? All right. Irene said, I'm a Virgo, Sun, and Pisces moon. Ah, So you know exactly what I'm going through right now. I'm a Taurus moon, and I'm sorry, I'm a Taurus sun and a Pisces moon. So yes, beautiful reading for you, Celine. I hope this is beneficial. Just want to remind you, whomever I am reading in the daytime, you are more than welcome to pass by later tonight when I get on. However, please be aware of the fact that I won't read, you won't have another reading, okay? So if you want to pass by and say hi, you can. Just, I want to give as many people who are my subscribers an opportunity to get readings. All right. So Irene, you need to get on the list, my dear. Okay, I'm gonna call the people once. If they don't show up, I'm just gonna go to the next one. Daniela, you are up next. Please tell me which area you are thinking that you may want these messages. General, love, career, and finances. Career and finances are under the same one, or spiritual journey. General. Okay, so Danielle, let's take a look at what you may be closing out. I'm sorry, I'm taking a deep breath. It has nothing to do with anyone other than myself. So I don't know how sensitive my mic is, but I told you from the beginning, I'm really feeling this lunar eclipse, but I definitely wanted to come through today because today is when the eclipse is happening. So here we go. Be your true self. You're letting go, or you're closing out chapters where you are pleasing people and forgetting about yourself. Okay? You're leaving behind changing yourself, or if it's not changing yourself, the direct, let me tell you, the blunt energy of Virgo is coming through today. Let me tell you. Okay. You need to embrace your authentic self. You need to stand firm with your beliefs and your values. And if someone or some people have an issue with you having standards, you having healthy boundaries, with you being who you are in a positive way. Listen, I'm not the type of person who's like, oh, I am the way that I am and I'm always should be that way. No, there are times that we do need to change some of our flaws. We need to be realistic, and we need to be honest. No one is perfect, right? But there's something here about the manner in which other people like to feed off the over generosity, or you being sweet, or trying to, in a way, either cater to someone, or you don't want to make someone uncomfortable or unhappy. And you kind of like, I'm getting a lot of like being diplomatic. Okay. And this is saying, listen, you can share who you are and your values in a very clear and loving way. And as long as you're being clear, kind, and honest about where you stand on certain things, that's it. Either the person takes it or leaves it. Okay. For example, and this is just a general example. Okay. And I'm hearing phone call. So I don't know, whatever. Let's make believe this is a phone call situation. Let's say one of my values, it's actually, only if I'm in a relationship and I'm single right now. So this doesn't apply, but just giving you an example. Let's say I'm dating someone, right? Hypothetically. And one of my values in a connection is to keep in contact with each other throughout the day. Let's just say, for example, a text, hey babe, how are you? Oh, I'm doing great. How's your day going so far, babe? All is good, just a little busy, just wanted to check in. Boom. I'm good with that, right? So that's my value, that's my standard. If I meet someone that I start talking to and they start talking to me, and there's intention, right, behind the things that they're saying. And they're like, well, I really care about you. I think about you or whatever. And I said, well, you know what? One of the most important things for me when in a connection is for us to speak every day or, have some type of closeness. Okay. Whether it's like, hi, how are you? How are you feeling today? Or good morning, babe. Have a good night, my love, whatever. And this person isn't doing that. And this person goes, oh, no, well, you need to change that because I'm not like that. If that's a core value of mine and I really stand by how I feel and how I perceive something because that's my love language, or if my love language is when you walk in through the door, I need that physical touch, either coming in to our apartment or being around each other after you get home from work, then that's my love language, right? And so it's in a way having the other person understand that that is what you are about and those are your fundamentals. And if they are unable and unwilling to change that, then there needs to be a reconsideration here of that other person and not you. Okay? That was the best way that I could explain that. And that came out quite eloquent. It came very clear. So be your true self in a kind way, of course. And, if you have your values, you have your standards, then that's what it is. Okay? One of my standards is whomever I date must be chivalrous. That's it. If you're not a gentleman, then you don't even bother. Please don't even bother, trying to get with me because it's not going to happen. I require consistency. If you are an inconsistent person, then don't date me because it's not going to go anywhere. And it's that simple. And yeah, it may sound a little cold for people that, want to take advantage, but these are my standards, right? And it's that clear-cut clarity here that I'm getting. Let's see what else you're letting go of. Closing out. Look at that. See? The hooking up. What did I tell you? Third party energy, allowing someone who has just too much on their plate and allowing them to have the excuse on, oh, I didn't call you because I was busy. Oh, I didn't do this because I was busy doing that. Or you know what, yeah, you're important, but I was tired. I mean, let's be realistic. How long does it take for anyone to go and say, hey babe, listen, I came in a little tired today. I'm not going to be able to chat with you. I just need some rest. That doesn't take a long time. It takes longer to go to the bathroom, and I'm not even going to go there. Okay. So it takes longer to go to the restroom than it is for someone to be communicative and say, listen, this is where I'm at today. Just like I said to all of you, right? I literally came on and said, listen, guys, I don't feel quite right. I am feeling this lunar eclipse. Venus is in retrograde. My sun is in retrograde. My sun is Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. My Libra rising is ruled by Venus. My Mercury is in Gemini. I'm feeling this retrograde that's coming in. I've been feeling it before. So I'm getting all these energies from everywhere. You see what I'm saying? But I am still committed to, committed to you, my subscribers, to the people that support me. You know what I mean? So I'm doing it because I love what I do, but I'm also letting you know, hey, I may not be quite feeling at 100 today or 1,000 where usually I am, right? So again, letting go of that kind of hooking up mentality. If someone doesn't come with the intention of being consistent, then you know what? Bye-bye. It's like you can't let people breadcrumb you. People will just juice the goodness out of you if you allow it. So if someone takes a no as a sign of you not caring about the relationship, then I'm sorry, there's an issue there. You should be able to share how you feel and put your boundaries and the person who cares about you understand that those are boundaries, it doesn't mean that you love them any less, you know? And I know this is a general reading, but somehow love is coming through for you, but we'll see. What are you opening yourself up to? What did I just say? Letting go of the burdens. 10 of Wands. Okay. You're letting go of the things that no longer serve you. You're letting go of all the excuses that people give you, all the breadcrumbing, all the one-way action of you're letting go of the ideal of attention versus intention. You're letting go of all of that because all of that is on your back. It's on your shoulders. Okay. This is saying you're letting go of your worries. And guess what you're opening yourself up to? The 10 of Pentacles. You're opening yourself up to more stability with either people, friends, family, loved ones, connections that really are fully committed and fully invested in what your values and your perspective may be in certain areas. So you are surrounding yourself, you're allowing, by you letting this go, by you being very clear about what it is that you want in every area, what your boundaries are, what you're about, your values, what you believe in, you are going to cut so much BS off your shoulders that it will only allow the energy of someone who is truly wanting to invest in you, whether this is your career, whether this is your family, whether this is your friends, whether this is your partner, your spouse. You're not going to accept inconsistencies. And being consistently consistent is going to allow you to open yourself up to people who are aligned to your energy. Last but not least, what do we have here? The 7th chakra. Exactly. Your mind. Look at this. I mean, validation, confirmation. You're opening yourself up. First of all tied up. You're letting go. This is the energy also that's coming up. This is saying, this is a reminder here, Daniela. You need to let go of the burdens. You need to let go of either the emotional burdens, the constantly having the same argument about the same thing and not a change taking place, or the consistency of not finding a resolution or a compromise. Okay. There's something here about you letting that go. And the moment that you do let that go, you're gonna be able to figure that out by having more clarity. There's going to be a sense of illumination and clarity that's coming in for you during this lunar eclipse. And I'm even getting here Hermit energy. The Hermit in Tarot is all about self-reflection. So there's a sense here of you self-reflecting the things that you are allowing yourself to be entangled with. And what happens is either this person or this situation is absorbing and taking all this beautiful energy away from you and not allowing you to be open to other people who are more in alignment to you. Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you feel like you would like to donate. It's not an obligation, but if you feel like you would like to donate, my Venmo link is down below in the description box. And my Venmo link is also in the chat area. If you want more, join me on my Patreon platform where I do weekly pick a card readings, and your higher self is the one that helps you choose which group may be best for you. And that would be the advice for the week. I also have a tier 2 as well. If you are in Aries, or if you know an Aries, take a look at my Patreon shop because I have the Aries drop. It's a great birthday gift to give an Aries if you know one. Thank you so much, Daniela. Oh, look what you wrote. Let's see what you wrote. Wait, hold on. I didn't see here what. I have this like really cute heart, right? That lands right on it lands right on, oh my gosh, what's going on? It lands on my chat, and then I can never see like the hope you feel better as time goes on beyond the eclipse. See, yeah, no, it's completely this is a very challenging month, that's for sure. If you missed my March readings, take a look at my March readings. They're really, really coming in with a lot of a lot of tea. All right. Thank you so much. It says general reading. So right on, true. Understanding completely. Great example. Irene was like, no settling. Yep. That's my Virgo over there, Irene. My earth element sister over there. Daniela, excuses so true. You're spot on, Alexa. Heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Thank you. So I'm unable to read the messages while I'm channeling just because I don't want to lose my train of thought here, okay? So I don't want you guys to think I'm being rude. It's just I like to lock in on the messages that I'm downloading. All right, up next we have Irene. Irene, if you are here, come on down. Irene. Oh, there you are, Irene. Hello. Are you here? Irene, let me know what area you would like to learn more about. General. Okay. All right, Irene, let's find out what's, of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. Actually, I should write this down as I go along because if not, I'm going to be totally confused. Jamie. I did one for Jamie. I did one for Celine. I did one for Daniela. And now we have Irene. Okay, so I'm just writing down the readings that I've done so far. All right, let's take a look here. What is Irene, which, by the way, you're a Virgo, and you're also going to be feeling these changes, okay, Irene? The energy is very uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you now. And because you are a Virgo, you're also going to feel it a lot, especially today. Remember, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is going retrograde tomorrow. But if you have Mercury placements, which you do in your sun sign, you're going to feel it even more. Okay, my Mercury is in Gemini. So Mercury rules two planets. Okay, it rules Gemini and it rules Virgo. So, and then my Gemini sits on that Mercury placement on my astrological natal chart. So anytime there's like a retrograde happening in Mercury, I feel it a lot. I feel it in my love life. I feel it in my relationships. I mean, I'm single, but you know what I mean? I feel it in, relationships with people. I feel it in my other job. Oh, you're Gemini North Node. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Virgo Sun and Virgo Mercury. Yeah, you're feeling it just like me. Yeah. All right, let's see what you're closing out, okay, Irene? Let's see what you're closing out. What is Irene closing out with this lunar eclipse in Virgo? Your ruling house here. You have it's time to be brave and magical space clearing. I was taking only one, but I was guided and told to take two out for you. So that's what I did. Okay, so here we go. Time to be brave. Now, when I look at this card, I'm getting the energy of something completely different. Okay, so you see a person here with the sword. I'm getting the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords energy. And it's very interesting because I was talking about that blunt, practical mentality, right? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. We all need our yang energy and we all need our yin energy. Both are equally important. This is talking about being able to number one. And I feel that you are the type of person who you do stand up for what you believe in and what you say. But for whatever reason, I'm getting it's not so much about standing up or for that. It's more like being able to, I'm hearing sugarcoat it. Not that there's anything wrong with what you're saying. There's something here about being able to give it with a different delivery. You know what I mean? Or more gentle delivery. Because there's a sense of being very practical and being very like me today. I'm actually like this every day, but today's a little extra. But, like it's okay for you to share your thoughts, share your emotions, but to lean into your yin energy from time to time is how this is coming across. Okay. It's time to allow yourself to feel the vulnerability side of you. It's okay to embrace that, right? And to be aware of it, but also to let go of kind of maybe thinking about it too much, leaning in on it too much, second guessing yourself because of it. You thinking that people see you the way you see you and they see you in a very different way. They may see you in a very, different light, meaning positive, whereas you can be a little bit self-critical here at times with yourself. You could be a little bit more like practical and harsh at times or self-critical with yourself. There's a gentle approach that you need to have with yourself in general and embrace. Okay. Because what this is telling me, and if you look at this person, it's as if this person is scared to stand their ground in what they're thinking about. And there's a sense here of overthinking so much that it creates this energy of lack of confidence. Even if you don't think that, even if you think you don't lack confidence. So there's something here about you being very hard on yourself, being very queen of swords or king of swords, having this mastery of your rational, logical, analytical mind, which is